my goodness. Look, this comes with the Nevermore package. This is the Pro Plus. It was one heck of a deal. I did not get any sponsorship or any discounts or anything like that. I did shop around for a very, very long time. First of all, I can recommend do not buy from Amazon.com. If you're out there looking for it, I love Amazon. I'm a business partner with them, but everybody that's out there and most everything that you're going to see, this exact same package for $500 more. It's kind of strange, but so anyway, I went to 3D Printing Bay and found exactly what I needed, exactly what I wanted, and from there, from that lower price point, I could then roll out what I wanted to add to it instead of what this whole prepackaged plan. So this is kind of like a middle of the road. I didn't want to source all my parts because I went out and I went through my BOM, just went through the entire process of getting 50 of these when I only needed 10 or whatever. And I thought, all right, we'll just go through this process. And by the time I was done sourcing everything, looking and getting the pricing and finding all that, it was just too much. I thought, well, why spend my personal time that's valuable hunting all this down when somebody's already done all the work for me, and I could finally get a stripped down model that it has a really good board. It comes with an MP8, which is awesome, and it has a CB1 on it. I have an MP4, love that board as well, and I'm going to start this mission off with that, which is awesome. But I know that my octopus is coming over here. I know that a stealth burner is going to be built. Well, actually, I'm going to build a new stealth burner, but right. But I have other things that I want to do personally because just my personal thoughts, and that's where I'm at. So I could get this and then just start adding things. I can print my own parts. I can take my time with this. I own it, right? And the benefit of owning your own where you can build it is that you're not beholden to the manufacturer, meaning replacement parts. And a lot of these kits you'll find with the Bamboo or a Prusa, you have very specific hot ends that you have to buy from them or through one of their distributors. With something that's open source like this, with a Voron and other rep wraps, we have the opportunity to be able to say, hey, yeah, I like what you did over here with those NEMA 17s, but I'm going to do something different, and so I need a NEMA 42 or whatever the case may be. You have those options and don't have to worry about a warranty. The flip side of that is you don't have a warranty, right? It's just that simple. You don't have any technical support. You don't have any of all those, accoutrements that accompanies a purchase from companies like Bamboo, Creality, you name it, Soval now. Soval has a Clipper-esque SB08, which is a great product. I've looked at it. I'm still talking with them as we speak about possibly taking a look at one of theirs because I saw some limitations in it that I felt that if they had gone the right direction, they could have kept it at the same price point and opened it up just this much more and would have given their people, the people that were looking for the SB08, would have had extra incentive to purchase this with just these few minor changes. So I would like to see some of those changes, so we're going to talk about that later. Anywho, you don't get that kind of support whenever you're on your own and you're building this, but what you do get is a dedicated international consortium of super 3D enthusiasts. This is what we eat, sleep, and breathe. At 2 o'clock in the morning when I can't sleep, I jump on Reddit, I jump on a Facebook, any one of our social media accounts to see who's out there posting about hey, I've got this problem, and we're out there. We're answering those questions. We want to be there. We want to encourage people to get into this sport, if you want to call it that. But it's a mental Olympic to keep up with everything it is that you need to know. Like, you need to know about weather stripping for your chamber. You need to know about Bowden tubes, what they're used for, rails, your rails and bearings in them, how to grease them. You name it, the list keeps going on and on. But for a lot of us that are on this side of the fence, this is our everyday. This is what we like to do. In my particular case, I was siloed into a corporate job behind a computer that prevented me from having hobbies like this, because every night was spent studying for another certification. The next one, the next one, the next one. It was always something. And it wasn't until I got out of it that I finally realized that we have an opportunity here to be able to look at something and do something that we had never done before, personally, inside me. I've always wanted to know about electronics and motors and circuit boards and how they talk and how they work. And over the past 6 months to a year or so, I've been able to immerse myself into having the gumption to be able to jump into that, because when I started out, I had a group of individuals at my fingertips that I could reach out to, whether that be on Reddit or any other social platform. They were there to answer those questions, like how does this actually talk? Where does this data come from? How does this work? And so they're out there. And because of that encouragement and that knowledge sharing, it really let me know that I was in the right place, because no matter where I've been throughout my life, I've always been about the sharing of knowledge. And I have a deep-rooted belief in us that we are all capable of being equally as smart, intelligent, or as dumb as we want to be. Those who choose to be better, in general, those people are no different. And I'm getting off subject here, but whenever somebody says, Heath, you're so smart, I know that they mean that as a compliment. But in my head, I think to myself every time, I'm not smart. I just got to the information before you did. And because I am smart, the smart part about this is that I'm going to share this information with you, because I believe it's important that you understand your world and what's going on around you. And knowledge is not something to hoard and hold on to and prevent other people from having. It's something to share and enlighten. And I carry that with me through everywhere that I go. And I hope it comes out here on my channel. And I hope you guys have the opportunity to tune in with me for all my crazy shenanigans. And I hope to see you soon.